Okay, YouTube looks like it's up. All right, very good. Still an old internet. That's how it be. All right, is the mic working? Mic looks like it's working. Okay. All right, this wire's going away it goes. All right, I stopped in the town. It's Fire of the Mind. Okay, this is like kind of like the main quest, sorta. Be his friend. I do kind of want to see what this quest is. Going to True Home. Great Beast Souvenir. Okay, so I probably have to kill something there. I guess let's just go to this one. Oh wow, my archery's at 99. I have to start figuring out some. Oh, that's my summons.
Good to only.
Only. Needy. Get nearly as much if I only sell them, huh?
Go.
Go. Oh, right. I couldn't come in here before. I get so done. Give me a second. Yeah. Right, let's see about this friend of his that I have to feed. Seaweed. Turtle from here. Hello, sir. You are a turtle. Oh, I like him. I like turtles. Honestly, I feel like I kind of give the same vibe energy as that kid. Alright, can we be friends? Wait. He looks like... Whoops, I didn't mean to use that. He uses the whole thing, that's lame. He looks like a fish. Like the head's coming out of a fish mouth. The way he's... and I guess it has eyes too. That's kind of cool. The turtle.
Is that you? I've been waiting for you. I'm hungry, my friend. I listened for your steps. I missed your company.
Instant me told me to feed you.
So, I wasn't a good friend after all. He sends strangers to feed me, revealing my hiding place. Why, Hiss? How much more knowledge do you need before you value me again? Or have you come to kill me? poison me, so I won't bother him anymore.
Need to seaweed to gather it myself. If it's something you can eat, that means it's safe.
Seaweed, my favorite treat. Thank you, friend of his. Still, I don't understand why he didn't bring it himself. I thought I'd been a good turtle.
Brother, you guys see all. Can you not move? Because you've got seaweed all around you. Seem to care more what he thinks. Why does it matter?
Because only his opinion matters. He gave me life, so he could take it away if he wished. I wouldn't blame him. It's thanks to him that I've survived this long in peace.
Why would he want you dead if he caused him trouble?
Sometimes I'm unsure if what I say or do might offend him. His mind is beyond my understanding. It's possible I upset him somehow, even though my intentions are pure, and the knowledge I share is always precious.
Here, eat. Why does he keep you hidden?
This is my savior. He found this shelter for me, and keeps it secret from everyone. If not for him, I'd have been food for the people of Sarras long ago. My shell turned into a shrine. He gives me safety and food, and I share my knowledge in return. And I'm a very old turtle, you see. Before Sarras, my parents swam near Abyssodontis and absorbed his knowledge, passing it down to their children. That's very valuable knowledge.
Don't you miss your kind? This place seems
Friend
lonely.
of his, there are no others like me anymore. I'm the last of my species in Sarras.
It's
The
depressing.
remains of my brothers and sisters lie scattered across this realm. They hunted us for the knowledge we carried. Our shells became shrines. They believed it would bring them closer to the Lord of the Depths. We were unlucky. When Sarras was formed, our eggs were caught in the region. And since siblings couldn't reproduce, we all died out. Except me, and Hiss has been kind. He didn't make a shrine out of me.
Because he's using you, he's keeping you prisoner, taking your knowledge, and giving you nothing in return. If life suits you, then so be it. Take care, turtle.
And you, friend of his. Give him my respects. And thank you for the seaweed.
You're welcome. I can share knowledge of the loots back here. I like this location. Overgrown cave. No quarter. Okay, yeah. Melee damage by 20%. Well, that'll be useful soon. Some dense-ass seaweed. Alright, where's these ups go? Stingray.
Please, tell Hiss I'm sorry.
Attacks heavily wet enemies? Stingray, huh? Definitely no innuendos there. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna check something. I guess I can do both at the same time, sorta. Weren't there some enemies here? My brain, like, when I'm pressing R to, like, pull my arrow back, doesn't want to, like, stop holding it then. Well, you keep seeing me do that pull and shoot motion again. Okay, well, I guess I could go turn this in. I don't know what the fuck these shell fragments are for, man.
The Toplander has found this one. This one is listening.
Okay. I've had your friend. Why do you keep him captive?
Toplander should not expect to gain knowledge not meant for the Toplander's ears. This one will give the Toplander an object of material value in return for the seaweed. It was the friend who promised to share knowledge. This one made no such vow.
The turtle's knowledge. So it's the turtle's knowledge you're after? That's what you truly value, isn't it?
This one has never hidden that knowledge's worth is immeasurable. This one knows that the turtle is a precious friend. The sole sacrifice that might one day grant this one passage into the archive. And only this one knows where the last turtle remains. Well, this one and the Toplander, of course. But the Toplander has a mission, and the laws of Tumbo do not apply to him. Thus, that knowledge will be of no use to the Toplander. This one has knowledge.
By experience, did you give me something? Stormcrow Oculus, fancy name. For each enemy in 20 meters, you gain 10% physical damage. Heavy attacks have a 10% chance to stun the enemy. That's not too bad. You often run into like 3 or 4 enemies, so. Alright. Got Boz's quest. Okay, let's go do that, and then maybe I can... I'll back here. Turn that into Boz, and then wait, and then see. Go back here again, and see what he's doing. Okay, I wish I would've looked. Basically just straight in. Okay. So. Whisper, whisper, whisper. $65, $33, $33, $33, $33. Okay. Did I not see this for, or was it not here before? I don't know. I still have the fish crate, or the fish thing on high. I think it's time to retire it for a little bit. existence and meaning. Bando could have already carried out his experiment. Oh, okay, so that's already cool. Ah! I go doing it again. Oh, my favorite enemies. I like this a lot more than fighting them the normal way. Those enemies. That shit is like mildly annoying. Because it like shakes my screen. Well, you know what? Why not word side? I'm usually kind of against like stuff that like highlights loot in games. Like in the Bethesda games, I don't want something that like highlights, makes books highlightable or something. But I said fuck it with this. I guess sometimes I feel like it feels like a cheat mod or something. That's not something I want to use personally. I don't think there's wrong with anyone else using something like that, and at least in a single player game. In a single player game, it's a fucking single player game. Play the game how the fuck you want to play it. Let me try to finish up this room. Oh, my archery is at 100. To 29 to 33. 8, because I don't have the strength. 21 to 23. I don't want to do this because I don't want to take an extra 100 incoming damage. So this so far. I'm planning to keep putting strength for a little bit. Oh, this is doing it. So I'm sort of going to be switching a little bit from a magic build. All right, I'm going to look this up again, how this works. Tainted, Grail, Mana, Shield. Mana shields continue up as long as you have mana. If you want to truly. So it takes damage in place of your health. So your mana acts like a health. Interesting. That's a lot of critical damage and attack speed, so I think I'll leave that on. So that means something, yeah. Okay. Well, let me go through my armor items and see what I may want to keep. Maybe that. In combat. Should I put that on? A lot of critical damage, critical hits restore 1% of your stamina and mana. It's a ton. I'll try this for a little bit. Damage, constant frailty. Excellent. Hit chance. That's good for anything. Chance also good for anything. If I feel like I need to get more tankiness, or if I want to do some poison or something, I can do some other stuff like that. Forty-one percent ain't too bad. Crashing wave again. Good night. My one-handed nerfed or something? It's showing red. See, I'm doing that cold damage, man. I'm not doing shit for damage though, man. Alright, let's put this on for melee damage. Okay, this seems better. I guess because cold's probably not good against this enemy type. Need a better weapon too. I'm assuming I can't put a campfire down here. Yeah. Still got some space. So that's good money, man, if I can carry all that. Some of these to heal them. Man, I really don't have shit for mana right now. I guess I could think of mana kind of just like a normal game shield. know which one's the fucking enemy I'm hitting. Just swinging. Get myself lost now. So I was gonna complete that one room. What's this room? Was this the area I cut open? I think it was. So I open another one now? Being purple. Albert of the Depths. I'm assuming that's a 2-hitter. Each consecutive hit increases heavy attack. That's correct. Something I could use though if I wanted. Oh no, I can't. What am I missing? Dex? Wow, that's surprising. I'll keep the shield though. Maybe level up blocking a little bit. I don't think blocking something I'll worry about getting to 100. That's where I came from, I think. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I'm going down here. Get lost some more. Over here, just a shell. You know what they should do? I should have did have like shells like this and break it open with the chest hiding inside. I guess with this thing I have, this word sight thing I have, I'd be able to see though. This looks like there's something to do here. Oh. Great beast. Oh, okay. Oh, right, the bait. I forgot. Shouldn't have a mark or anything. Okay. I like this little thing I could shoot with it. Does it still level my... It does. I think it does magic too. Oh no, that's probably just my summons. We're just gonna keep jumping around, just gonna keep doing that. Oh, you know what I just remembered about? Coatings. Coatings. Here, okay. Burn buildup, inflicting bleed, poison buildup, poison burn. Chill, I don't know, try burn? Not very much. Wonder if there's anything to help with build up. Yeah, that's kind of useless. Not kind of useless, it is useless. Is useless. The slow poison buildup from the armor might help, but I'm just like another summon, basically. It does slightly more damage and can crit. Take a little bit. Stop fucking dashing my summons. My ability that I definitely don't use enough. Okay, I have like a dash attack I can do. Lead definitely seems like the best option. I forget what's causing these like stacks besides my just like for my coding. These up. Got 3 levels fighting this thing. I guess this probably won't take too long either, as long as I'm not dying all the time while I'm doing this. There's a big HP sponge for me to build it up on. So I wonder if this with this DLC, or I wonder if, like the arenas are like a thing where they get blocked off and stuff. Imagine that's to prevent cheesing. Alright, nice. Trophy of the Bastard. Head of the Sign of the Deeps. Increases critical damage by 60%? I bet I can't use it though. I'd be losing attack speed too. Ooh, man, that's nice though. Given that... Oh, it has better armor too. Given that I have stuff in this though, like stamina regen gem and all that, I think I'll keep this on for now, but I might consider using this, man. I don't think I want to keep the transmog on it though. Alright, well, I happen to get the quest done. Thought this fucking shrine looks sus. Round 2? No?
Oh, you look
Jesus
weird.
fuck.
Mummy let you out? Mummy never lets anyone out. Was it because of how weird you look?
Me? Hey, weird. It's only visiting Mommy. She's sleeping now, so don't disturb her. And look weird.
You do? The weirdest.
Hey, you mean the
It's
sign?
Mummy.
Was that
Mummy
possible?
took me from the Oak. The place with all the eggs. There were lots of others like me and other mummies, but she didn't like it there. So she took me. And now we're here.
You know why she took you? She didn't just
Nah,
eat you?
once we got out of the egg place, she had better things to eat.
You know why she
Because
took you?
she's my mummy. Why wouldn't she take me?
Oh.
Oh, Mummy, you must be very special. Are you my daddy?
What?
Mr. Apps told us our daddy is very big and strong and rules the seas. He said that if we grow strong and listen to what he says, we can leave the egg place. And when we leave, we might
Egg
even
place.
meet Daddy. I left. And you is ruling the sea very hard.
Your daddy came from the Lord of the
Oh.
Seas?
I see. Guess I'll meet him another time. I'm being good. Sitting very quiet. Just like Mummy said.
Okay. Man, you're gonna go crazy waiting there. A little unfortunate. Oh, hello. Oh, what a nice time to level. Because of this weapon's ability, I might keep using this. Me like having AoE. Safe. Good. Coral. I don't know why I continue to mine these seashells. Okay, and then this is exit. I should probably go back down and look around a little more. I have a feeling there's something I missed. Alright, yeah, let me go look back down. I have to walk all the way around here again, but whatever. Oh, I don't need this back here. I'm using ranged. Maybe the decoy or this? Let's do the decreased damage for now. This is where I came in, over here, and checked over there. Yeah, there's still that there. Here. I broke this one in here, and I think that led me all the way down to thing. This was just a small little cove, so I guess let's go down. She sells. feel like I have a ton of this salty blood. Tired of seeing these broken arrows, man. Alright, what's over here? Blood in rum increases max health by 120%. Surely there's more to it than just that. No, that's just about it. Damn, that's I kind of want more damage though. And I have my summons to kind of help me with stuff, so I'm gonna keep the damage on. More damage equals faster leveling for my I should say, but I don't really know that for sure, but more damage, more damage, more damage, more good. More HP, more good too, but right, I guess I can get out of this fucking godforsaken cave now. Looky, something I missed. Sword sight. Oh, when I came up here, I was originally like looking over this way or something, see if they could platform on that or something. Intact. Well, this is a nice little shortcut. Ah, fuck. Ow. Let me make sure that I see that moving. Okay, I do. So it definitely works off of this little wave I can shoot to. I like this mod a lot. I can tell what proficiency is leveling. This is a great mod. I appreciate Simple Man who likes bar go up making this. Alright, boss. I killed mommy.
Toplander!
New piece of knowledge for you. We light fires to keep ourselves warm and push back the darkness.
That makes my scales prickle with excitement. Thank you for your knowledge, Toplander. I need to put it away. See that it sits neatly. Come back later, when I have room for more. Ah, so big, so ugly, so beautiful. I should mount it. Yes, where everyone can see. No more. Balls is stupid, balls is weak. They will look and they will tremble. Here's your reward, Toplander. This is yours, but the glory, the glory is ours.
You know the bastard had a child with a little fin blood just like you?
Scions have no children. A child is weak, and what is weak is eaten, and Finbleds are the weakest. We are food to them, not brood.
But he wasn't eaten? Do you have any idea why?
How should I know? Us and the Scions are of the same father, but we are not like them. I don't know what goes through their heads, if anything does.
You'll find it
It is a
interesting?
curiosity, yes. But Sarras is
It's
full
knowledge.
of curiosities. Not all of there are many Finbleds in...
I think you should take care of him.
Why me? I have a business to run. Knowledge to gather. What use do...
Okay. You can raise him better than the bastard ever could. That makes you greater than a sign of the depths. Okay, well, at least I had one of them. The other is the mother, but you take responsibility. Think of it as a war prize.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It won't take much, won't it? Feed him, teach him some knowledge. My child won't be stupid. Never threaten to eat him easy. Better than a Scion. We'll show them. A Finbled doing what a Scion never could.
Yep's his journal. Mind. Do I have to go
Off you swim.
get the kid now? Oh, that's enough to be done with. I was about to say, man, if I haven't done enough for this fucking village yet. I'm gonna go do this first, though. Wait, what was this? Dream a little dream? Oh, the collection lady, okay.
Top.
Buzz, I will take all of your bleeding coats.
Don't.
I like put one of those in my body. Yeah, I could put it here. Right? Yeah. Oh, do I have a campfire set anywhere? I don't know how long it'll stick around. Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, I see. My footstep sounds definitely do not match my pacing. Oh, look who it is. I'd like to raise this some more at some point. I was working on the critical damage. I do want to see something. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna find what I want here, but some of these tree names maybe. Okay, Vitality. What do you see what we have anyways? Food regenerates more. I forgot about this. I was thinking about getting this at some point. I don't know what that is though. Crafting and trading statuses. Enemy has an active status. Applying another one is 25% faster. Something like this is what I was looking more for. I guess if you're bleeding, like, I guess bleeding counts. So, like, if I was bleeding, something I could put poison on faster. I might want that at some point. Yeah, I mean, it's possible there could be more somewhere, but Okay, let's go ahead and put the crit damage one in. So they're organized by thing. This reduced stamina cost is nice, but like if this fledgling mask is like good for everything, man. Attack speed less so for magic, but I don't think I'll want to replace the helmet. Some of these things are fucking worthless now. Too bad we don't have the strength. I guess I'll just look for stuff I can use right now. That physical regenerating stamina thing seems kind of nice. Might let me swing more, but nice. Increases weapons base damage dealt. I kind of don't feel like looking at all this. So which of those would be better? I'm gonna keep the current one I have on. Because this is only melee. This I can keep on for like whatever. So I do an arm, that'd be really nice. Yeah, ha, ha, hi Wendy. How are you today? You need to... Okay. Oh, do you? That sucks. Damn, if it's not one thing, it's something else, huh? Oh, okay. Well, critical chance by 15% is pretty hard to beat. My current one, critical chance by 10%, I'm gonna beat that. Okay, I'll just keep the stuff I have, I guess. Slowly burns enemies. Those like solely AoE aura things aren't too bad. What do you want? What do you think of tumbling
As
people?
different as they are, there's a great deal of humanity in them. Although some of it ugly. Pettiness, selfishness, arrogance. And yet it's more peaceful than anything I've seen on Avalon or in the homelands. They're bound by a single purpose. One that unites them as much as it divides them. A community built around one goal. I find that admirable.
Too bad it's built on a
There
lie.
are times when lies are necessary, but you're right. They make a foundation that crumbles too easily. I wonder what would happen if the people here learned the truth. I'm afraid it would break them in ways that couldn't be mended.
To value knowledge for its own sake, you're right. I don't think they can recover from that.
Your faith in people is admirable, my friend. If a tad naive. And yet I wish what you're saying could be true. I'm tired of looking at ruins. We have to hope something better can be built on them.
You know, having this guy in my head kind of thing kind of reminded me of Silverhand a little bit. I think I could maybe crafted these earlier. I don't really think so. Not that anything that's better than what I have, anyways. I wonder if you do damage with the shield, if that levels up the shield thing. I should test that at some point and maybe make something like this or something, or a shield that can deal damage with, or maybe I could just constantly bash enemies to level if that's the case. Okay, let's help you with your little knickknacks, and then
Oh, come.
wait, first of all, I have some shit to sell to you. Do you keep transmog? Tainted Grail. Can you keep it in your inventory? I have an option in the way. Once you pick it up on an item, it's saved. No need to keep it, and you transmog it in the crafting bench. It's free in the house. Doesn't work across New Game Plus, apparently. I don't care about that. But means I don't need to keep all this stuff for transmog purposes. That is fantastic.
Come back.
Soon. This place is too steep still. I mean, I guess some stuff moves a little bit, but like it feels too static for something being underwater, I guess. I don't know. The feel or vibe of stuff in this game doesn't quite do it for me. This thing's poop. I really wish there were armor sets. I would really love to have a speed armor set set up. Alright, you know what? I don't want to look at inventory anymore. Okay, I guess I'll take a quick break since Twitch is about to do its thing. And we'll be back in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna be kind of semi here, but I will continue. Okay, be right back. Okay, mic to it. Boop, boop. You. You ready to show me a collection?
Oh,
Yes.
of course. This one, I got it from Boz, who got it from Ondira, who found it with one of the Kelpies. So
True.
strange, the whole story. But I'm probably lost by some poor Toplander, abducted by a Kelpie.
The horseshoe actually put them on horses' hooves.
Horses? What are horses?
They're big creatures we ride on to travel. They do look a bit like kelpies.
Right. And these horseshoes, what are they for?
What's a shoe for a horse? It's on the horse's hoof so it doesn't wear out too quickly during riding. Oh, and the hoof is a horse's foot.
A foot. So it's not some delicate Toplander's adornment, but something you strap onto a beast's foot. And that's why someone put it on a Kelpie? To make it a beast of burden? That's barbaric. To use a free creature that way. I don't think I want to hear more about the sun.
Oh, murdered all our dreams by telling her what things actually are.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, right, Vandu. Alright, let's do Vandu. I haven't visited my guy recently. Huh? What is that marker? Is he below me? Is this blood? Oh. It's blood. He dead? Okay, well, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Fish NASA. Unfortunate. Alright, so all I have to do is this to get in, do Urcall, whatever bullshit Urcall wants. You just lead back up the bars. How did I miss this all this time? Resting so I could do Dream a Dream a little more. Forgive me.
Oh, you...
Did you guys show me anything from the
No.
collection?
I threw it all away.
Oh, you didn't.
The more you told me, the more disgusted I became with it. In the end, I couldn't even look at those items, afraid of what new horror they might reveal. I always imagined life on the surface as something grand, glamorous, full of joy, bathed in golden light.
Kinda.
Now it just seems dirty.
The place has different ugliness, so I'm sure it's just no different.
You're right. The depths and their denizens are a perfect example. So much here is as beautiful as it is deadly. I suppose, when you're surrounded by beauty, after a while it becomes invisible, mundane, until someone like you comes along and puts it in a different light. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for the knowledge you shared. It means more to me now than I ever imagined.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, we're done. Alrighty. I killed a few villagers in Tembo, less overcrowding, right?
What is it? It's a
Tembo.
peaceful village, though not without its share of problem. They all share one ambition, but it often gives rise to competitiveness instead of cooperation. It saddens me to see. I had thought a common goal would be unifying, but instead it became currency.
Because you're not part of the village, why?
I hadn't noticed that, but you're right. I belong to the Archive, and the Archive are what they crave. It is not a desire I share. I know my place in the world. This is all the knowledge I need.
I guess you don't know people very well. They can turn anything into currency.
In the depths, everything and everyone belongs to the sea. All we have is shared by others, down to our bodies after we die. What you describe sounds like the way of the surface. It should not be happening here, and yet it does. That is curious indeed.
I hope all the villagers need aid. I think I put myself.
Most of the villagers speak very highly of you. That is true. It is clear you have taken my words to heart. Yet, one of them has come to me accusing you of a crime against knowledge.
No?
It is not an accusation to take lightly, Toplander. If proven, it warrants. You are accused of being deliberately misleading when sharing your knowledge.
Was I?
That I cannot tell you. I do not know your character well, Toplander. You might be prone to anger, thirsty for revenge. I would rather avoid senseless bloodshed.
I mean, you're not living to
No, not unless you prove you're innocent.
First prove my worth, now prove my innocence. Is getting tiring.
I am sorry, Toplander, but such is the
Fair
law
now.
of this land. There is
Prove my
only
innocence.
one way. You need to stand before the barnacles, speaking of love. They will judge whether the accusation... But beware, Toplander. Those whom the barnacles judge...
You're sending me to speak with a bunch of problems. Fine, I'll prove my innocence. Come back here.
That is.
Am I guilty? I don't know. Maybe I told a lie somewhere. Where is this? Barnacles of lies. Where is this 10 fucking... For now, yeah, that's always the, I was gonna add that but for now kind of thing. Oh, we gotta be that suffix. This thing, right? This big pillar. Hello, Barnacle of Lies.
The Toplander approaches.
2 of them even.
A big one, hidden inside a smaller one. How odd. How unusual.
Have you come for judgment, Toplanders?
Give us all your lies.
We can tell which is which, though you may not like what we say.
What are you?
We are the barnacles. Speaking of lies, we know all the lies, the small ones.
I didn't have time. Of course I remember. No, I don't mind.
And the big one, you're the only one that matters. Everything will be alright. It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't. How do you know I'm not
Your
alone?
steps are heavy, weighted, weary, old.
And
You
you
lying?
are full of lies.
Lies told to others, and many.
Oh, I wonder if I could be accused of being a liar because of Arthur.
Too many lies for one small Toplander.
We have a piece of advice for you, big Toplander.
You can say them until your voice is hoarse, and the words taste like ashes of what they once were. Yet, they will never become truth.
What makes you qualified to judge me?
The Toplanders wish to know our credentials.
That's correct.
How amusing. Very well.
We come from the primordial depths.
We emerged from a darkness so absolute it became luminous.
We drank our knowledge from the bones of the world.
We sucked them dry of all their gentlest matter until they rang hollow.
They still do. Not that you can tell.
And now we're here.
Satisfied.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
That is very easy.
Be born with the world.
Slip your tendrils into its every crevice.
Grow 1,000 eyes to peek into its most jealously guarded secrets.
Soak up every word ever spoken,
Thought.
felt.
And you'll learn how to tell the truth from a lie in no time.
I was accused of crime against knowledge.
Oh, we know.
Brought by none other than the shell named Hiss.
That piece of shit.
The shell named envy.
The shell named greed.
But an accusation is an accusation, and it must be considered. You told Hiss that you have a mission here. That you wish to seek knowledge.
He claims it was false. For why would you search for knowledge here if all of it can be found on the surface?
Really? That's what this is all about?
Yes. Sadly, 2 Toplanders have descended from the surface. One of them, even, of a certain repute among us.
And yet, this is what we are to pass judgment over. Disappointing.
We know.
Said I was seeking knowledge, you got the wrong idea.
Hiss told a lie to himself. How very surface-like of him.
But you never disabused him of it, did you?
Isn't that a lie of omission? A boring one, but terribly common.
On the other hand, I did find some knowledge, so that would make Hiss the liar.
No, that only makes him arrogant.
And a little bit foolish.
Oh, what a pickle.
Eons upon eons on the bottom of the sea. And yet, never before have we felt like...
Our time was being wasted. One conversation was all that was needed. Not us. We will pass no judgment on this. You may walk freely.
Okay, thank you.
No need. Toplander.
is not the end, only an end.
What goes up must come down, after all.
You'd know something about that, wouldn't you, big toplander?
You who bury your truths down, down. Pesky little things. If only they stayed where you put them.
But no, they crawl back up from their waterlogged graves, sink their claws into you, and try to drag you back down with them.
Perhaps you should let them. Have you thought of that? Maybe then you'd finally learn something.
Damn, I talk mad
Leave
shit to
us
him.
Now, Toplanders. We are done with you.
Okay, see it. Need to find the real shield of Piss, you piece of shit. I even helped you.
This.
Didn't say anything to him about it. I wanted to talk some mad shit.
You spoke to the barnacle. That means you've proved. I admit, I'm glad that's the case.
How do you know I already spoke to
All
them?
important news in Sarras is carried everywhere by the currents. And no small amount of gossip, too.
They can never the judgment. Great. Can I enter the
Of
archives now?
course, The door will remain open to you, and only you. You may go in.
Well, there's two of us in here, though.
What? Watch.
Less yapping, more doing. You motherfucker, it was such a pain to get to you. I really hope you don't want more, but I bet you're gonna want more. Oh, they kind of go blue when you're further. That's kind of cool. What's that? The better water? Let me talk to the call first. Oh.
No idle chit-chat. I know who you are. And I know what you wish me to do. But I cannot do it while the place I am bound to keep. All this is your doing. So let us skip the pleasantries. I have neither the time nor the wish for courtesy in these circumstances.
I assume you're calling you need to do something before I can ask you.
Your assumption is accurate. First you help me, then you may ask, and I shall judge the outcome of your actions.
So I'll do your bidding and you can still say no? That doesn't sound right.
That is my offer. Somebody needs to restore order to this place. And if it isn't you, the very cause of this disorder, then the responsibility will fall upon my shoulders. And I assure you, I won't have time to play the organ anytime soon.
No, that's what the choice, but not a choice figures. Tell me what
I
needs
need
to
the
be done.
chaos you've brought here to finally settle. This is a matter of the highest importance. But before you begin restoring order, you can't be distracted by unfinished business. You must enter my after images with a clear mind.
Alright. Proceed. How am I supposed to restore
You will
order?
enter the after images. Within them, you'll make the changes needed. Only then will I deem you worthy. That is understandable, considering that the world as we know it. Do not delay. Tell me the moment.
Oh, I can't use this yet. That's bullshit. Is that what's? Am I gonna have to go through these? Block 2. We no. Okay. Piercer. Attacks heavily with enemies. The point of wetting enemies again? Does better damage, less stamina cost. I like the little shooting shit though. What is this? I often ponder the things that never came to be. Endless branches of our fate. The archive is a wondrous place. What I ask of it, it gives. Where I do not, it gives as well. I saw the three of us die countless deaths, each more gruesome than the last, awestruck at how they rippled in ways I could never predict. In each of those visions, the archive stood empty, towering over a desolation, watching, always watching. What is better than water? Water that remembers where to fall. Inside this unassuming flask is a temperamental blend said to come from the deepest depths. It does not splash so much as arrive, finding the place it's most needed and lingering there with an improbable intent. Some say a trace of water's memory teaches it to give its purpose. Others swear there's a sea-born thickener that persuades it to stay. A sliver of something taken from the deep that keeps the mix attractive. A cork cast and let it demonstrate himself. Results vary. Reliability legendary. Not for drinking. Not for drinking. Let self work on the delivery a bit. They can do that on the way back to the surface. Oh, I can't wait. I'll be the richest man in Avalon. I might need a middleman. Surely there are people in Avalon mad enough to do business with the drowner. So long as it brings them money. Got coal as fuck all of a sudden. The weather, or you just in general? If it's yourself in general, that's kind of rough. But yeah, it got pretty cold weather-wise. You? Uh-oh. That's not good. Got kind of cold. Like, last night was pretty cold here. Looks like it's gonna warm up a bit tomorrow. It's gonna get cold again, though. Like, I'm good until it gets, like, into the 30s. Once it gets in the 30s, like, alright, it's starting to get a little cold, man. Once the ship sailed the veins of the world until the Lord of Seas claimed her as his heart. Her decks became sanctuaries, her hull a cathedral of ties. When the storm that birthed Sarras first broke, the sea screamed for 3 nights, and bled salt into the water. Sarras anchored herself in the mind of the Lord, drifting wherever his dreams carried her. When he wakes, the sea rises to greet him, and the crew hear his call to them in their bones. Lady Nimue said, "Rest, my brave Captain Lear. Rest until the time comes to awaken and change the world." And then the appendage rose against her master, carving her own path, creating a whole new realm. I guess it's this. Clearly you have a blankie that you can cover yourself with. Burrito in.
You carry great knowledge.
Josephus.
They were your the I know who sent, but you
I have no.
there will the world.
It's not giving me an option. So, alright,
Finally.
let's just go then.
Then I will open the. While you are there, I must remain in meditation, so the disturbance will not spread further. As you meddle with, I will know when you are done.
Some of the after images within the archives are damaged or cause restoring them. Okay.
May your mind.
Okay, so I have to do them in a certain order. It's okay with me. Interesting. Kind of like animated paintings. So Some kind of castle or keep. I don't know what the fuck's going on in that. These are locations in the main world or game. So there's a thing there. I wonder if that's the one Act 2 town. Oh, I recognize this. This is from the first area act. The Red Death took their bodies, but the Wordness took their souls. Now both linger, unwilling to let the Isle die or heal. Beneath the fog, the old knights still ride. Shadows bound to oaths that outlive their masters. Armor shines only in the light of dying stones. The Grail was never a cup, but a wound that would not close. Every pilgrim who seeks it only deepens the cut. Avalon bleeds where the Wordness touches the soil. I see visions of knights who are not knights, yet they drag their names behind them like ghosts. All of the human-made Avalon seems built on specters, myths, and corpses. I remember Sir Lancelot. He seemed like a kind man with a loyal heart. And if the next one to bear his name is cruel and treacherous, what will that make him? A mockery. They will trample his bravery, spitting on it, dragging his silent corpse through the mud. So King Arthur's Avalon offers nothing but continued decay. It will rot beneath its shiny veneer. It will crumble to mere touch. Okay. There's whoa, guy. Okay. So I'm some dude now. When the Lord of the Seas revealed that memory to me, I saw and felt everything they did. Determination, pain, uncertainty, despair, and hope. Although the last one was the weakest. The only knowledge I lack is the thoughts that accompanied them as they carried out their plan to escape Avalon. The Lord of the Seas has no access to those. Only why? News Journal. Entry 1. We're still grinding on, knowing sun's in sight. Crew's tired of it. They keep talking about heading back to the homelands. I hear them, but I keep it to myself. Some of the lads want us to cut loose and make for home without orders. They say they're fighting someone else's battles. I'm not sure they're wrong. G3. More losses among our own this week. Nimue came aboard again. Young thing, Merlin's apprentice. She says she wants to help in any way she can. The men don't trust her much, but they're too tired to care. You offers just came to me with a plan to slip away if things get worse. It'd mean turning our backs to the rest of our brothers still fighting. I told them I'd think on it. That's all I can say. Sarras is ready to sail anytime. If I give the word, we leave the war behind and betray every oath we ever swore. I haven't decided yet, but the choice is closing in fast. I agreed to speak with Nimue. She seems like she might come in handy. Heard she's a powerful bandry. I just hope the Lord of the Seas is on our side. Sarras stands in the harbor, proud and ready for the journey home. On our deck, the crew work discreetly, pretending it's just a routine cleaning, while in truth they're preparing the ship for a swift escape. Arthur will soon learn the rebels' plans. His decision will surprise everyone. Or the sea watches with curiosity. Enemy time.
Stand down, Captain. Turn back now.
Captain
And
Aware.
perhaps Arthur will reconsider branding you a traitor.
I'm long past caring what he thinks. Besides, being called a traitor by our king almost feels like a badge of honor.
Insolent knave. Do
Insolent
you
knave.
truly think Nimue will save you? She only kept her neck because she's Merlin's precious pupil. You are nothing.
Look, I've no quarrel with you, Sir Knight. I'd rather be far away from your lot. But alas, I need Nimue for that. So either get out of my way or say a prayer to the All-Mother.
My arm has never failed you.
I'm not very good at this. Ow.
Out of your depth.
Wow, that food heals nothing.
I won't kill you.
Man, they can
I
like
won't
shoot shit and
see
stuff.
You hang right next to that traitorous bitch. You want to flee Avalon? Cowards. The lot of you. Traitors don't get mercy.
You fuck off.
Traitors don't get mercy.
Yeah, my second melee combat, huh?
I won't kill you. I want to see you hang.
Oh, makes sense that there's no loot in here. I won't kill you. I want to see you hang. Are Lear and his cannon one and the same? Why did I not see this earlier? My thoughts are shrouded in fog. I feel chaos creeping. Chaos, chaos, chaos. So many voices, so many futures and pasts happening all at once. Silence. Hello. Nimue. Nice.
Thank you for the rescue, Captain. I won't ask if you understand the consequences. I'm not as foolish as your peers would like to believe. Since you've already stained your hands with the blood of the Knights of the Round Table, does that mean you've made your choice?
Most of my peers were annihilated by those four-armed demons. At least the ones I give a damn about. Watching your quartermaster get ripped apart gives you perspective. A shitty bloody perspective, but a perspective nonetheless.
It does, doesn't it? As for me, I've known nothing else. I don't remember my parents, but I remember the first Four Dweller I ever saw. I may have been born here, but Avalon never felt like home to me. We have to face facts. This war is futile, and it's only costing us more lives. It's time we went home. Our true home. The one we so recklessly abandoned.
Recklessly, huh? Sometimes I forget your lot doesn't remember the Red Death. Doesn't even know it, really.
The Red Death...
Let me finish, before you say something stupid that makes me toss you back into that cell. I'm talking about perspective, the way I see it. Coming to Avalon, we traded one hell for another. But the one before? At least it was ours. Avalon isn't, and I doubt it ever will be.
Then you'll help us. You'll command the fleet again.
Aye, I will. Steering the ships back to the homelands won't be easy. But people say you're powerful enough to make it happen. I don't want to die in this wretched, miserable land, cursed by an enemy that will never stop hating us.
You won't, Captain. I swear it. I'll see to it we all live to see the shores of the homelands, whether for the first time or once again.
You shouldn't promise things like that. Now I'll have to hold
Yeah,
you to
that
it.
promise didn't
Still,
really.
you've
Yeah.
got me. I'll do everything I can to make sure you deliver.
Okay. Going back to my own stuff. Okay. This bad boy. This one. This one. Other one. And other one. Why don't we buff them? Like some mid-placed. Oh, my feet, damn it. Type of sideball. Alright, go straight across is the next one. Looks like it. I see chest, I loot chest. This is magic. Crit chance by 1%. Every second during combat, this effect resets a critical hit. Oh, that's interesting. Apart from the main Tumbo experiment, I'm running a side study on familial bonds. I've assigned the role of two siblings and asked apps to send me a pair hatched from the same egg. So I fear he's growing suspicious of me, so I may have to rely on them reaching the village without intervention. Since the first pair, I've observed a wide range of behaviors: correspondency, codependency, dependency, animosity, envy, resentment, and more. Without the two sisters, I also signed roles with mixed results. Like one is simply a warden and the other was a traitor. Produced a fascinating spectacle. I truly had hoped it might prevent the massacre. Oh, it is odd. These creatures are not families as we know them, yet the bonds between siblings seem to be mirror those on the surface. Curious. I wonder if this affinity is inherent, or whether Nimue,'s influence infects them, for lack of a better term. The wordness whispers about its wielders, but not its masters. This is a product of the fog. And what is its origin? Perhaps all one can ever rely on is affinity? Or perhaps what we see on the surface is but a broken mirror of all the things that could or should be, or should be. We try to live in an unshaped world. Nimue is right. We are invaders. Parasites. Broke a natural order we never cared to understand. The sanctuary thrives within the wordness rot shell. What if that is Avalon's true order? What if, without the wordness, it withers? Look for something. Can't wiggle afterwards. When I was young, I believed the Father had forsaken us. I walked the paths to Sarras, searching for every crevice and hidden cave for presence of our Maker, and found nothing. When weariness and anger set in, and I neared despair, I finally felt something, a gentle touch in my mind, calm and soothing, assured me my loneliness was ending. In truth, it had never begun. Then I understood. Our Father may roam the far seas. He has not left us to fend for ourselves. We also have a Mother who remains and keeps watch over us for all time. Now in my old age, I return to the past of Sarras to see them again with knowledge I carry. This is what I leave behind. Never forget that while we are born of our Lord, we also have a lady. Her blessings are alive. By her blessings, our lives have purpose. She is there. Watch it. So is that anyway? Blood in the water doesn't splash or drip. It runs red ribbons through the dark seas. The sanctuary did not simply rise. It was won in the name of Lady Nimue. We looked upon our deeds and wept. But the sea is as vast as it is uncaring. It does not stop to grieve, or neither could we. Thus, beneath the tangled reeks, the sanctuary began to take shape. A new beginning grown from the soil of countless ends. Are we gonna get to see like the whole sailing section and stuff like that? Oh, am I letting Nimue this time? Gorger, Thunderlash. Estate speed. A lot of mana regeneration for some boots. Nimue stands motionless, unsure whether the choice she makes is truly the right one. And she knows it is too late to turn back. The war machine pushes forward, and she has committed herself to helping the rebels. And she also knows that neither King Arthur nor Merlin will retreat from the path they have chosen. She wants no part in it. I believe her stance leaves much to be desired. She fails to notice that her conflicted emotions paralyze her decision-making, which is unacceptable. The Lord of the Sea warns me against forming judgments of my own that may lead to corruption of knowledge.
Merlin, where are you? Ugh, I swear if this is another one of your lessons...
If I had known who Nimue really is, I might have stayed on Avalon. Did everyone truly believe she was worthy enough to ask the Lord of the Seas to open a passage back to the homelands? It is good that we ended up here. Without Sarras, I'd never have gained knowledge, and even Nimue turned out to be useful in the end.
Merlin, I don't have time for your games!
Oh, this is that big dude that appears. The Lord is displeased. The Lord is silent. The Lord does not look in my direction. My Lord. My Lord. The Lord will not find his way in these accursed chaos. In this accursed chaos. Let the voices fall silent. Yahaha. Threshold Warden. Ow. Jeez. I wonder if she inherits my perks. Oh, it's easy.
That, my dear, was a threshold warden. Not so easy to defeat, wouldn't you say?
No,
They're beings created to maintain order between worlds. Even King Arthur himself once struggled to win a duel against one. I wanted to show you what you might face if you continue with your plan to leave Avalon. There's no telling how many of them may be waiting on the shores of the homelands.
And that foolish duel with an illusion was supposed to scare me. I've outgrown your games, Merlin. I'm no longer a little girl who needs to be tested with elaborate, impossible challenges. Even if creatures like the Threshold Wardens exist, I won't be facing them alone. I made up my mind. I'm sailing to the homelands.
Nimue, child. You're making a mistake.
Don't call me a child! I'm not making a mistake. I'm fixing yours. I know you thought you were doing the right thing by coming to this island, but the things you and Arthur do now are horrifying. You call it survival, but you're killing the very world you claim to save. You bend life and death to your will and call it wisdom. But all I see is madness, dressed as progress. Even if you somehow made Avalon habitable, you're building its foundations on piles of sacrificed bodies. And how exactly does that make us any different from the Four Dwellers? How could anyone live here, knowing what we know?
I know this war has been long. I'm not proud of everything we've done, but it was necessary for all survival. Yes, blood was spilled, but the land will absorb it, and will honor it by building something new. We're so close to victory.
Yeah.
Arthur and I are working tirelessly on a solution
My
that
part
will
of it
give
doesn't
us
look like
an
it.
edge. You just need to trust us. Trust me.
Oh, the solution, of course. Your vile, immoral experiments you wanted me to take part in. You know my answer, Master Merlin. For me, the cost outweighs the gain. So let me say it again. You can imprison me. You can try to persuade or intimidate me. I still won't help you. These things you have planned won't bring us victory. They'll only rewrite the future into something far
much
worse than you
sass.
can imagine. They break the cycle of nature itself, and that break will be paid for by generations not yet born. So yes, my only solution is to go back home.
The homelands are not your home. For you, they're a fantasy so far removed from reality that you can't even comprehend it. Do you think people chose to leave everything they knew on a whim? The Red Death was killing us. We were drowning in blood, pus, and corpses. That's what you want to go back to.
How is that any different from what's happening here? I've watched people die to this senseless war, to the weirdness, since the day I was born. And plagues come and go. It's been years. How do you even know the Red Death is still there?
I see you won't listen to reason.
I could say the same about you. Stay and rot on this island if that's what you wish, but I'm done. You and your precious Arthur can do whatever you please. I want no parts in it anymore. We're going home, and...
That's where you're wrong. Your rebellion ends here, Nimue. Perhaps sometime in a cell will cool your temper.
What? No, you can't!
I can, and I will. Trust me. This is for your own good.
Oh. Same I should have get. Oh, there's two. Oh. For your own good. Wendy, you should stop gambling for your own good. Now they just keep knocking those things on their ass. Maybe you should mind your business and let me hit my toe. Suppose you need all you can get right now. Me. Can't tell who he's aiming at. Just swinging the sword like a maniac. Right. Josephus died in darkness, lost in the maze of his own mind, tearing the organ to splinters. Light never returned to the sanctuaries. Creatures of the darkness depths claimed dominion over it. I saw myself hiding in the archive where it was safe. The archivists were more than a match for the horde of mindless beasts. I even opened the doors to the denizens of Tumbo, and they too fell to the archivists. I was alone in the endless dark with infinite knowledge as my only company. The vision ended before I could look further, but even now I wake from dreams, not dreams, brought by it. A different world where I am caught in a future, not mine, forever lost in the current of time. Then the archive as the moment crosses its threshold. The moment crossed its threshold. The last thing I saw was the countless eyes of the archivist. Each of them peering through me, seeing me, finding me unworthy. Perhaps I was too hasty in that life, too quick to seize my place. I will never know. There was no Tumbo, no thirst for knowledge. The Lord's children left the ulcerate and turned feral, hungry, always so hungry. Soon another conflict began, and another, and another. What remained of the first crew fell one by one, until only Leah remained, sleeping in his eternal slumber. And Nimue, alone and forgotten in endless dark. Oh, that sounds miserable. I saw Apps fall in battle to the denizens of the sea. His body was torn to shreds and feasted upon, as is custom here. Afterward, we fought more fiercely and more violently, with greater determination. Our place on the seabed was won. The ulcerate fell to Squall, who hated it with all his being. I feel that guy. His mind returning to Apps' half-eaten corpse. And Lear deteriorated faster than ever. His slow crawl into insanity becoming a headlong plunge. One by one, we fell to his blade until we reached the seal. Nimue looked into his eyes with sorrow, and the sanctuary fell silent forever. The archivist kept watching. After the previous iteration's disaster, I introduced the promised variable. Squall was struggling to adjust to our new reality. So I invited him to join the village, thinking a community might help. The residents were wary at first, but once they learned he'd served with the first crew, they nearly revered him. Squall. I pointed Squall as the warden, and even let him see the archive to show why no one must ever try to enter. He asked why I couldn't be straightforward. The answer is simple. Forbid entry, and the people will try. Set them a goal, and they'll focus on achieving it. The massacre struck during one of our meetings. He arrived too late to save the residents, and it was inconsolable, even after killing the traitor. I told him it had been inevitable and that another Tumbo would follow soon, so he didn't worry. He spat at my feet and left. I doubt we'll ever meet again. Oh, it was a different version of the stuff. That was quick, if predictable. By making the traitor the warden, place him as close to the archive as possible, which only fixed his mind on breaking in. And since warden of the archive is usually also the warden of Old Tumbo, the village quickly succumbed to the first wayward sign in the depths. A bit of a waste, this one. Perhaps I should add a few more variables. Can I read this too? No? Every society relies on its pillars. Individuals will fulfill specific roles. Without them, a community cannot fully function, nor can mature into a state capable of achieving its aims. I've long wondered what might happen if those pillars were reassigned as roles they seem ill-suited for. The traitor as the warden as the curiosity seeker, and so on. In this first iteration, while a Tumbo run is intended, the initial shuffle will occur after a massacre. At the second fan of Tumbo, thereafter, every few cycles, it will revert to default state as a reset. I will observe and confirm the outcomes. Sheesh. How many tumbos have there been? I'm on Merlin now. I see. Everything's when you're low. Damn, critical damage by 50%. Oh, he has a whole bunch of stuff. Mother's Embrace heals you instantly, slowly heals you over time, prolonged channeling, increases healing by 200%. So Spell Gorger, a Storm Piercer, Skeleton Knights. How much can you summon? It does work off my perks. I should be able to summon 5. Spooky, scary skeletons. I'll probably just keep this. If you make it, tell my wife I tried to come back. If you don't, we will meet in this damned water.
Poor wife. I hope she found some solace.
You kiddo, don't act like you care, Merlin. This war goes on, and nothing suggests it will end anytime soon. Why does the Lord show me this? Has the war never ended? Impossible, it must have ended. My Lord, grant me knowledge, for I cannot bear this uncertainty. My Lord, please. Damn. What now? Oh, that's annoying. Ain't gonna be no loot here. Big orb. Arthur is not Arthur. Merlin will not be Merlin. Nimue is everything. Everything. Lord, have mercy on me. Every day looks the same. Mud, screaming orders. Maybe home will be hard too, but at least we'll rule it ourselves.
You would have died screaming if the Red Death had got you. This inn was merciful, believe me.
The king speaks of glorious victory, but no one believes this war will ever end. Just want to stop dying.
Do they truly think this is a game to us? That their deaths mean nothing? This war will end.
Sister, if Sarras truly sets sail for homelands, I'll find my way back home. Whatever that was, I wish you would go with me.
I hope his sister turned out to be smarter than him.
skeleton zombies seem too much. I'm no coward. I simply have nothing left to give
And
this
yet,
night.
you gave it your life.
What did this one say again? Alright, Nimue is everything. Arthur's not Arthur, Merlin's not Merlin. What now?
You would have died screaming if the Red Death had got you. This inn was merciful, believe me.
I see. Mr. Knows It All over here. Is that Arthur? Knowledge. I cannot bear these voices. It's time to leave. I cannot let it end. Arthur, what to do? You fucking tall.
Merlin, my scouts reported back about Lear and Nimue's rebellion. They're trying to sabotage the iron shipments from the Forlorn Swords. They say their demand is that Sarras and the other ships be allowed to sail away from Avalon. Are they out of their minds? How can they be so oblivious to the dangers we left in the homelands? I held children dying of the Red Death in my arms. I watched them go stiff and cold. And then I myself carried them to the pyres. The homelands are ruined, poisoned. A graveyard soaked in the blood of those we had to leave behind. And they want to go back and weaken our forces in the process.
My king, I agree. This is suicide. The homeland's not a place to return to. They're a tomb. And yet, Nimue, Lear, and the other rebels refuse to see reason.
On that we agree. I've had enough of ordering men to die. But if they choose to go, I'll let them. Let them choose their fate. Let them swim that sea for what it is. If they refuse to believe the danger, let them learn it on their own skin. I'm tired, Merlin. Tired of proving to everyone that we have no home to return to.
Nimue is young, full of dangerous hope. She can be guided, tempered. They can all be kept here and given purpose. There must be another way. A better way than simply letting them die for daring to hold their own opinions in the middle of a war.
Another way? How many more have we lost while we wait for another way? I know what drives them. I've also looked into faces hollowed by hunger, smoke, and fever. And I know what Nimue thinks of our efforts to keep Avalon safe for centuries to come. Yet if she can't see the reason behind all the sacrifices we made to make Avalon our home, if she cannot accept that war is never a clean affair, then perhaps it is best to let her die along with her idealistic views. If it costs me my peace, so be it. Give them Sarras. Give them 2 more ships. Send them off. Let them find out for themselves.
You would send them to die just to prove there's no way back to the homelands?
No. I'd make an example of them. They cannot defy our decisions and fight us. The real enemy is in front of us, not among us. That said, I will not be the king who stole their last act of defiance. And if they die in the process, that's their choice.
My king, let me speak with her one more time.
Do as you wish. She's your responsibility. You know my mind. Give them ships, burn the rest. I have a war to finish.
When Nimue and Captain Lear set sail for the homelands with the rebels, Merlin did the only thing he could to save them. Through a powerful spell, he sealed the entire fleet. Drawing on Nimue's magical potential as its source of power, flashes of light tore through the storm as the ships vanished beneath the raging sea, swallowed by the depths before anyone could understand what had happened. To the world, it looked like mass murder, a cruel punishment for desertion. But in truth, Merlin had saved them, allowing Sarras to become its own kingdom, far from the weirdness and the dangers of Avalon.
Whispers. No. Might be dead. Might be dead. Close. You guys are annoying, man. At least I don't ignore my summons. I don't know why. Oh, my mana's shit, right? Alright, I wanted to team. No, that just levels up one-handed. That's a shame. They have a nice spot. That's kind of shitty. Damn. Why am I not hitting it? Finally. Fuck. Did I not hit because it's against the wall? That was annoying. Ah, damn, man. Chill. Holy shit. Keeps like getting stuck against walls and then these reefs and shit. This is stupid. Oh my god, it constantly does this huge fucking AoE. I like those things.
You're back, child of the surface. I sensed you restoring order to the after images. The calm I feel now tells me that all is correct. Everything is back where it belongs. Thank you for intervening. A war story, you say? Fascinating. I had no idea they would show themselves to you that way. I have no access to the contents of an after-image once it has changed, so I cannot say what you are shown. I can sense the after-images as if they were parts of my own body. I know where it hurts, but not why, and I cannot heal myself.
Happened to me, I could
I
have
trusted
died.
it wouldn't happen, and here you are, safe and sound before me. I didn't know exactly what cleaning up the after-images would entail. Never before had they been in such disarray. Therefore, I assumed the one whose arrival caused those changes would...
We play the organ now, like
Yes.
Joseph says.
I will honor Josephus's request. Now that the after-images are in order, the melody of the organ will sound again. I only hope you know what that entails.
So he went fucking bananas. Right, enemies with active elemental status, pretty enemies. Within 4 meters. That doesn't seem too bad. Death from nowhere. Good for sneaky boys. Non-boss enemy higher than 80%, so it kills instantly kills them. That seems kind of ridiculous. Like any enemy that's not a boss, you just kill them instantly with a single hit. That's cool. I haven't been too big on getting like more AoE stuff recently. Let's do this. I don't care. Is that Captain Lear?
Toplander.
Oh,
This
massacre.
one is glad that you might witness this epochal work. The folk of Tumbo departed into the bosom of the Lord of the Depths. And this one absorbed their knowledge. So much knowledge.
That's how things work around here, huh?
It was destiny. And destiny must not be denied. Had this one not carried out the slaughter, some other gatherer of knowledge would have done so. Only one who has amassed sufficiently great knowledge may attempt to. This one was ready to submit to the trial.
You killed Rico, so you have no way to enter. Perhaps you did not think that through.
Ruko is of no consequence. Ruko was only the voice of Echo, who set the law of gathering knowledge. The archive itself will decide whether one has gathered enough. This one is convinced.
With that goes clear on Echo is no longer there.
Toplander again tries to speak falsehoods and defile this one's knowledge. This one will never believe that the sacrifice he made to prove himself worthy. Echo never abandons his post. So, once again, you tried to deceive this one. But this time, this one...
Should have let the fucking turtle out. Are you certain this knowledge is not faith? For I share with you knowledge that Airclaw is no longer there.
Knowledge is our currency, Toplander, and this one has made an investment, taking upon himself the responsibility of gathering the knowledge of all Tumbo's inhabitants. Perhaps others believed that knowledge was a purpose and a mission, but this one quickly learned that faith has nothing to do with it. Maybe Urkel truly is not in the archive, but that does not change the fact this one will wait patiently for the Guardian. Time cannot be reversed, and what has happened cannot be undone. The investment will not go to waste.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
This one expected that this one will gladly accept the top after the Toplander who has already visited the archive is defeated. The path to infinite knowledge.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey. Okay, I accidentally opened my Steam thing. Press a bunch of keys at once. That's fine. No, what? Finally? Why was it open to different shit? What is going on here? Like one of my keys are stuck or something? Let me hit him. Oh, is he like in a... Whispers. Oh, okay, whispers. Shell without a name. Even melee damage. Team melee damage returns 30 physical damage back to the attacker. Okay. Interested. I forgot about this. decoy, just like a basic ghost-looking thing. Alright, well, I can fast travel back over there, so... Oh, my campfire's gone. Womp womp. Talk. Sarras was the one who created Sarras. The people tumble in their hunger for knowledge. Do you ever imagine it would turn out like this?
That has been my suspicion from the moment we set foot here. This place hums with magic, but it isn't the weirdness. I only needed proof. I just didn't expect it to come through Merlin's own memories.
You know the expedition of the Homelands was doomed to failure, and yet you ordered ships for them?
It seems I did, though I can't fully explain why. I'm still not entirely myself, but I can understand it. In wartime, showing mercy to deserters wasn't a luxury I could afford. The war was nearing its end, true, but we still couldn't risk losing a single sword. By letting some sail and sinking the rest, I prevented more from fleeing, and, in a way, proved that I respected my people's choices, no matter the cost.
And what about Merlin? It seems he didn't quite follow your orders.
Just in his own way. He had a habit of doing that. I told him to sink the ships, and he did. But he also saved Nimue and the rebels because he wished to. And if that act gave rise to this whole kingdom around us, well, perhaps it turned out for the best. For Sarras and its people. Though I wonder what fate awaits them when we need to reclaim the fleet for Avalon. When that time comes, I trust you.
The people tumble in their hunger for knowledge. Did you ever imagine we like this?
Shell named Hiss never inspired my trust, but to suspect him of plotting the death of his own kind. No one could have foreseen that. I know Tumbo followed laws that we, as surface dwellers, could never fully understand. But mass murder in the name of knowledge? I don't think I ever want to understand the mind of that wretched creature. I only hope the people of Tumbo have found peace, and all the knowledge they desired, wherever they now believe themselves to be. Such a terrible loss.
Oh, right, travel. I interrupted it. Okay, thanks. What's back here? Can go in here, I assume? Yeah, okay. Can I go in there now that I did your request?
Welcome. Everyone is ready to play. Thanks to you. But tell me, from where you're headed, there is no return. You will go back to the surface. And we will face the consequences of what is decided in Lady Nimue's chamber.
What will happen now?
The melody of the organ will resonate through all of Sarras, carrying the promise of change. Its sound will awaken our captain, Lear, the one charged with Lady Nimue's protection, the one who calls to you, and to...
Knew I wasn't alone?
Of course, child of the surface. I knew it was you. And you, King Arthur. You who, believing you doomed us, became the reason this realm was born. You who granted us both the grace and the curse of eternal life. All of this is your doing, Arthur.
The gratitude in North Soul is hard to tell.
You will learn in time. Perhaps we'll meet again. And when we do, I'll have your answer. But that depends on the choice you make.
Do you think Nimue is calling for King Arthur?
I would not presume to guess at Lady Nimue's intentions, but I believe you will find the answers you seek, if you are willing to ask them yourself. This is why I gathered the remaining organists.
Anything I should know before meeting
I
Captain
can't
Lee?
tell you more than what you'll learn from Apps and Ercol. I served under him when he was still in his prime, but I wasn't there for his downfall. All I know is that little remains of the Captain Lear I once knew. Nothing human, at least. One way or another, you'll have to face him. It's the only path to Lady Nimue's chamber.
Nothing. Upgrade. Yeah, we have 60k. Get a little more damage, I guess.
Arkadov asked me, is
Arkadov.
Proxy okay? Yeah, they seem fine. Just being their usual self. Diving into chaos with no fishing pole in sight. I guess that's one way to fish. Or not fish, depending on how you look at it.
I forget there's even parries. Hello, Arkadov. Okay, I guess let's get on with this.
Ercol's growing impatient.
I'm ready.
Gather, my brothers. It is time to awaken our captain. This sound. Sarras has not heard it since the day it was born.
What
it
do?
will be glorious.
Performance is over. And Captain Lear is awake. No, I don't actually see them playing. Thought there was gonna be a cinematic for them playing or something after all of that. Here's Chimber interacts. What's the deal with this guy? Making a return to Sarras if possible. Do you sure you want to continue? Okay, I'm gonna look up what the deal with this guy is. I don't know if it's something like after. Grail, Tristan. I'm spoiling myself or something. Okay, so it's something after the main story. Terrible person for getting amusement from his wails of anguish. Proceeding to make return solo. I don't think there's anything I have to do here still. If I miss stuff, it's not much. Done all the quests I found. Put this chapter behind. Hey, that's a normal game loading screen. Oh, just to blow up the wall? We're gonna have to fight Lear here, I assume, because he's lost his shit. Definitely looks different.
It was your command that doomed us to this fate. You were supposed to let us go.
No way, you did leave and even forge a kingdom ground.
I should thank you. Sarras is no blessing. It is a curse. You saw.
It doesn't seem crazy.
My entire crew. Before we made Sarras our home, we drowned it in blood. We fled one war, only to fight another. We helped conquer Avalon, only to be forced to fight again for our existence. That is not what we wanted when we left those shores.
Yours is safer than Avalon. There, the Wardness and Red Death still dominate. Fucking subbins, man. You reached the shores of the homeland and found them ruined? Then where would you place your blame?
Do not dare mock me, traitor. A homeland may be ruined, but at least it would still be a home. If we had to spill blood, better that it be the blood of Red Death husks than that of innocent, otherworldly, sentient beings. And if you don't understand that distinction, then your soul is lost, without a chance for redemption.
Sarras is safer than Avalon. It was not what you wanted, but you even... there was Red Death still dominant.
So in a way, we are avenged. But do not think that such news will change my resolve. Sarras is as the Lord of the Seas made it. Not Merlin, not Arthur. Glory to Lady Nimue and her endless wisdom for allowing me to fall into slumber. Were it not for her, I would have convinced the twins to release me to the surface centuries ago. And there I would have found you, Arthur, the traitor. I would have destroyed everything you left behind. I would have shattered every fragment of you and erased your presence from history, just as you erased us.
Know what you wanted, but you survived. You even gained immortality.
Immortality is not life, mortal. The one you carry within you should know this well. His decision condemned us all, even if our doom was stretched across the endless span of time.
King Arthur gave you ships. It was Merlin who sealed them.
A traitor shielding another traitor. What difference does it make who gave the order? And what kind of king is he? who knows not what his servants do. I can feel that traitor stench upon you, and by the almighty Lord of the Seas, I swear, this day you both shall die.
We'll see about that. Merlin sought to save Nimue at any cost. I'm sorry that you all paid the price.
I despise your pity. I care nothing for what Merlin desired. If the will of the Lord of the Seas had bound us, I would hate him too. But I know this. Of all the great figures in Sarras history, he alone wished us well. Gladly I offer your souls to the glory of the Lord, and your flesh to the dwellers of this realm.
If anyone dies today, it'll be you. We must speak with Nimue, and you stand in our way.
No one is permitted to enter Lady Nimue's chambers. I swore to guard her. And know this, I command the full might of Sarras.
Not my summons. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay. Excuse me, sir. More? Man, how many of these things are you gonna shoot at me? Oh no, my stacks. I'm dead? I'm not that good. I'm pretty close though. Is there some way for me to like... It looks like I can use those bolts, but I don't think that really helps me. These things are kind of annoying. How many bolts there are. Oh, I can break those. Well, he needs to be right in front of that shit. Yeah, let's do some buffs. Not that I know of. I don't watch like normal television very much though. I haven't seen it when like someone else is watching it though, like my grandma or something. I think I've seen one before, but not very much that I recall. Trust them even less. Yeah. More sus if it's on TV. Oh god, a fucking tentacle now too? New potions. Damn, 75%. Okay, my one is already 69% now. there any point to breaking these though? What I want to know is there some way to disable these goddamn things from shooting me? I see a fish behind it, but I can't tell if I'm... I think that's my summons. I don't think I can kill that. Oh, my summons are dead. Yeah. There's nothing inherently wrong with VPNs, but... Sure what to do about the things up at top, or if I'm supposed to do anything about them, just avoid them. Now I gotta listen to you yap again.
Traitor, it was you. And you with that. What am I can? If but up. No.
I don't remember what things I used. I don't feel like going through all this again. These things just don't last long enough most of the time, man. Man, he really needs to be right in front of that. Oh, I see something. Does that do anything? No, it looks like it's still aiming at me. Fuck. Damn, there's one way up there too? I hit that. I didn't do anything though. I guess I'm just gonna tank it and beating the shit out of him. Okay. Probably not the best time to be trying to level up my skills, but God, these things are so annoying. Wish he'd step in front of this thing. I wonder if I use something like a fireball or something if I could hit them. You know what? Let me try this, the homing thing. That doesn't seem like it'll work. Getting stuck on this shit. Why am I not? Oh, did I put it on the wrong hotkey? No, why isn't it? Oh, do I not have? I don't have enough mana. Okay, that's a goof. Very annoying, very annoying. I gotta imagine there's something I don't know. Oh, jeez. Please let me use my damn menu. Holy shit. Don't know what's going on here. More stuff since he's low, I guess. That shit hurts. That shit hurts a lot. I gotta be careful. Waste potions if I gotta. Yeah, the problem with a lot of VPN ads too is they advertise a bunch of shit they don't actually do. Oh, it protects from this and that. It's like, not really. They're like the promise of the world, I guess. Good way of putting it. Potion spam. Summons, get him. Wow, I'll get hit by a million fucking bolts. I like all the dead ghosts around me dashing all the time. I played safe and waste my potions. How much experience he gave me. Dead Man's Vow, Captain Lear's Revenge, Kevin's Tricolor, Cape. Ooh, bunch of new stuff. Dead Man's Vow needs a lot of dexterity. Increases melee critical chance by 50% when below 25% maximum stamina. That is a lot. It's about the same damage with no pluses. A lot more stamina cost though. Okay. What about his... Is it this? Slowly recharges itself over 30 seconds. Current charge 100%. Dealing damage increases recharge rate by 50% for 2 seconds. Shoots a massive ball of energy, dealing damage and stunning enemies in an area. Having something like that takes up a slot though seems a little I could replace what I have here now. I guess we'll do that for a little bit. Alright, we got his hat that critical hits restore 20 health. Increases critical damage by 20%. Good armor too. A lot heavier, so given that I'm doing melee now, I still feel like well, restoring 20 health is pretty nice. That's way more critical damage though than a lot of attack speed. Taking damage increases attack speed by 25% for 5 seconds. App's old journal. Oh, and your prey restores your stamina and mana. And it chooses another prey. Oh, interesting. Rest in peace, Lear. Ballistas, man. Fuck me. Got a lot of my melee levels there, though. 71. Not all the proficiencies, obviously, but some of them go, like the weapon ones, you can get up pretty fucking fast. Steel Bearer's Solitude. Beware of the word. There's purple fogs running up. Mind and body. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. I need some new potions after that. Speaking of which, I put really good potions on. Let me put some weaker potions. Ah. Av is a Nord shill confirmed. Oh, there she is. This is a cool looking area. RP walk. Raid Shadow Legends, gotcha. Av knows where the money is. Okay, there's not an invisible barrier, there's an invisible death barrier, I suppose. And Raycons and Manscaped. And that one food I can't remember. Oh, there's a bunch of food ones. Like food. I don't know if you get this. You see the same. Well, no, I guess they're all going to be the same ads. But like food delivery services is like one they do a lot. Honey, that was one. And then there's a lawsuit or something where Honey was scamming them. There's Nimue. So what are we gonna do with you, Nimue?
been wondering when you'd find your way here. Your presence has rippled through all of Sarras. Wave after wave after wave. It reminds me of something. Someone. From a long time ago.
How did you know I was here?
I know all the comings and goings of Sarras. I am in every part of these depths. Swimming with the floatlings in the Ulcerate. Gathering knowledge with the villagers of Tumbo. Watching over Lear in his slumber. Gazing into the endless dark of the sea. Tell me, what do you think of my little domain? Do you like it?
What was that scam? The title one where you got your own block of land? Then on that you just get saying you're the Lord. Was that some scam like in Europe or something somewhere? I think I vaguely remember hearing about that. Well, have I seen better though? Rather unforgiving.
That I'm not glad to hear. Sarras has never known a war like the one that raged on the surface. But I often wonder if my scars run too deep. If my memory of it has infected this place somehow. It was never a burden I meant to share, and yet, it seems I have.
You've been awake all this time?
Ever since I was sealed here, yes. I couldn't say how long it's been. Tell me, does the war still rage on?
It ended nearly 600 years ago.
600 years? Huh. It feels twice as long, to be honest.
He's really
Still,
casual
if
for
you're
sitting there
here,
like that for
I suppose
600
we won.
years.
Though I shudder to imagine the cost. At least the new children of Avalon don't have to live in fear. Tell me, how is life on the surface now?
Struggling, the wordness is back. The entire land is in a state of disarray.
Gods. Nothing ever changes in that cursed place. I thought the Menhirs would hold at least one peril at bay. But perhaps nothing good can last there.
Saw memories of your past.
My troubled youth, you mean? And what? Are you wondering if I regret it now? If I feel I'm paying for my stubbornness, my arrogance, getting drunk on my own power? I'm afraid the truth is less dramatic. I was tired. I'd lost hope. And I wanted no part in Merlin and Arthur's vile practices. They stole our future before our lives even had a chance to begin. At least his betrayal gave me time to rest and to build something of my own. Something better than what we left on the surface.
While Merlin's military, he sealed you here to save you. You really thought going back to the homelands was a good idea?
Gods, I'm tired of this argument, even after all these years. Merlin said I was too young, that I didn't know the world. And he was right. Of course I didn't. How could I? My world was burning, and I had no hope it would ever stop. I'd had enough suffering, and he wanted me to add to it by lending my power to his abhorrent ideas. He didn't care about the future, only about finding a way to win the war. Did he succeed in the long run? Or has history proven that I was right all along? Aren't you here because the world is on the brink of collapse? It's easy to judge with hindsight. I had no such luxury.
I wonder if I'm thinking of something else. I might be. I remember something where they were selling like farms, like virtual farms, and the money that they bought for the farms, kind of like buying shares or something, was supposed to go to those farms or something, but they never did. Like those farms were a sham, they didn't exist. 30%, yeah, Squareface is a really common one too, yeah. Yeah, HelloFresh is another one. I saw Merlin's memories. He sealed you here to save you.
Save me? What do you mean?
According to him and Arthur, your fleet would never have reached the homelands. All of you would have died as soon as you left Avalon.
And because of that, he... Am I supposed to be grateful? Thank the great Merlin, wherever he is, for bestowing this honor on us. What kind of logic drove him to that? Everyone died anyway. Just because they didn't rest in peace doesn't mean they're living. I don't understand. If he knew that would happen, why didn't he tell me?
I don't think logic drove him. He cared about you. I think probably this one, but this is probably true too.
No, I don't think I would have. I'd have thought it was a ploy to keep me here. But I wouldn't have left without finding out for myself whether the danger was real. I was young, not an idiot. And people were relying on me. I wouldn't have led them to certain death just to spite Merlin.
People of Avalon need the fleet again.
History does love its circles, I see. Far be it from me to begrudge anyone wanting to leave these miserable shores, but you do know the fleet is bound to me, don't you? You're asking for my life, and for Sarras to fall.
So, why do we need this fleet? Is there something I'm forgetting from early on? You've been alive for a long time, don't you want to die?
You don't pull your punches, do you? What I want doesn't really matter here. Sarras is bigger than me. But if you truly wish to know, I do not desire death. I'm at peace here already. Yet, I wouldn't mind it either. As you said, I've been alive for a long time. If it were only about me, I wouldn't care either way. But it isn't.
I gotta imagine, if you're sitting up there like that in that bubble, maybe that's really comfortable or something, and this place looks nice. And maybe you can, like, observe all of Sarras. Wouldn't that be kind of miserable after a while? Thought letting people sail back to your homelands was your dream? People are the children of ancient terror and undead predators. That would be fine.
Perhaps. Yet this is their home. We are intertwined. Do you think Tumbo's thirst for knowledge came merely from proximity to the archive? Or that the creatures of the Ossurit feel the need to prove themselves only because of their father? I am them, and they are me. They will survive. Most of them. But they will be untethered.
Oh, and the people sail back to your homeland was your dream?
The circumstances are different now. What happens on the surface matters little to me. I have my own domain to tend to.
I feel like I just kind of want to break the seal for the hell of it. I'm supposed to bring change, right? But why? What's the need for this fleet? For people to go back to their homeland? Was anyone in the main game even actually talking about that? I think I'm gonna break the seal.
No, you don't. No one truly understands the consequences of their actions until they come back to haunt them. And they will, year after year. and I doubt you'll have hundreds of years to lay them to rest. You'll do what you want. I can't stop you. Perhaps your conscience will. If you have one.
See, there's the problem. Ooh. Oh, is this?
You.
It is, okay.
You had the cheek to disturb my lady.
Isn't he the one that had the love letters too?
She cannot leave this place. No. She must remain in the depths.
Some of are still there.
Worry not, my beloved. No one will trouble us anymore. With you, I shall drown forever.
Very romantic.
My beloved.
Oh, another boss fight? Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't think I want to do that.
I protect what I lost. What else is there?
These hired goons.
My beloved, I'll get rid of anyone.
Hired fish goons.
My beloved, I'll get rid of anyone who troubles me.
Oh.
The fleet awaits.
Am I supposed to kill these things or something? Oh, I'm supposed to hide behind them. I got kind of lucky there.
Like to sink forever.
What's this?
The fleet awaits.
I don't know if that actually does anything.
The fleet awaits.
Ow! Stop throwing rocks in my head. Going underground again? Damn, he's like floating and shit. What about Brilliant? Or something like Curiosity Stream? Nebula, maybe? Ah, what? Come on, what hit me?
My beloved, I'll get rid of anyone who troubles you. The fleet awaits.
Jerk, man.
You'll learn what it's like to sink forever. You stay away from her.
I don't understand why these melee hits miss sometimes. I feel like I'm playing some fucking Morrowind bullshit where you attacks actually miss. Don't they connect? Oh, my stacks.
Being set free into the vast sea was, at first, not easy for the denizens of Sarras. They struggled in a space
Arkadov
that
asked me
lacked
what would be the
structure and
weirdest
order
sponsorship for
once
this
kept by
stream.
Nimue
Oh,
and
I
the
don't know,
first
maybe a
crew.
sponsorship from a company
In
that
time,
specializes
however,
in invisible
they grew
fishing
used
poles.
to their newfound
I mean, really, why
freedom
not? Just
and
imagine the
spread
commercials.
far and wide.
Why fish like a
I
regular
listen to
person when you can
Shakespeare.
embrace the
Place of their
chaos of not
origin.
fishing at all? Or how about a sponsorship from a brand that sells underwater yoga mats?
That was
Because nothing
really
says
short.
relaxation like doing downward dog while submerged in the ocean. Sounds like a match made in aquatic absurdity.
Credit for the DLC. Aquatic absurdity. Kinda happy to be done with this though. I feel like doing just the main quest of this was interesting, but like I started to get a little tired of it getting near the end of doing all the side quests. Polish localization. I'm gonna try with these names. French, German, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese. Let's check. Italian. I don't know if this skips. I think that skips. It's okay, I can read them. BR question mark? Japanese. Voices of Avalon. Who did the I don't know who that was. Doesn't say who they are. See, why use all these people for voice acting when you could just use AI voice acting? Follow Microsoft's example. Is it town list? My patience is running thin. I'm starting to desire to skip. Entire Awakened Realms team that worked very hard in creating the Tainted Grail board game. I forget the Tainted Grail is a board game.
Totally underscore, not underscore. Evi asked me. Phil, how is miłość si dla mnie z proxy, ale zrobię to po polsku, żeby nie rozumiał. A weak proxy, który potrzebuje wisać adrenaliny niż zdrowy rozsądek. Patrzeć na te ich ekspedycje, a zastanawiać się CZY, tu bardziej rybolov tu CZY parodia. Trzeba myśla, że ocean tu ich prywatny plak zabał, a nie mieć się do lowienia ryb. No cause, przyznać mnie nikt moi, że musa być kalkowicie poważny. Chaos tu ich drugi i mi
Look at
prawda.
his armor. How was his Polish? Oh wow, oh man, he gave me a lot of shit. The better water. Water flask, blessing in a bottle, grants blessing Sarras, making creatures of Sarras weaker. But I'm leaving Sarras, why do I care about that? Lover's Lament, 2 of them. Increases damage by an additional 30% if the enemy is wet. So Tristan's Cloak. Attacks against targets below 33% health have 10% more chance to be critical hits. Eh. Physical attacks regenerate 10% of damage dealt to stamina. That's not too bad. Dash cost by 50%. Okay, that's not very good. I mean, I guess how hard you're hitting, you can maybe just keep spamming. Give it like a 2 out of... Is utterly butchered. Give it like a 2 out of 10. I see. So not very good at all. Increases enemy stamina loss after a successful parry. Each enemy within a radius of 10 meters increases your attack speed by 5%. Fighting with 2 weapons of the same type increases max stamina by 25%. That's not too bad. Light attacks cost 18 mana. And shoot a burst of short range wet projectiles. Heavy attacks cost 27 mana and create a short range Range wave of water, wetting enemies and pushing them back. I wonder if... Well, assuming both of those do damage. Assuming this is two-handed too. Yeah, I was about to say this is nice, but I don't know if I like it because it's two-handed. It increases the speed of heavy attacks by 50%. That's nice. A lot of armor too. I don't like the armor stats as much as I was hoping. I decide if I want to have overgrown with barnacles armor and shit I can. Visible wall. Why do they keep the accents? I've heard them speak Japanese. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's just aggressively American accented. I wonder why it works like that. I wonder if it's just how it's trained. Just lead back to the surface. Let me save. Yeah, it does. I didn't want to go. What? Oh, I can go back. Statue's hand on it. It's like, no, it's mine. There's been an American read the words without understanding how they sound. Where the hell does this lead? Oh, this is the entrance. Okay. Pretty sure that's what it is anyways. This is just a quick way back. Well, I'm not taking the quick way back. Actually, yeah, I probably should do that. This is... Can I see a map here now? Yeah, I think this is just the place, like, getting to the thing. Been a little bit. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go to the portal. Convenient portal. What if we sent the same prompt to Chewbacca? I'm sure his pronunciation would be impeccable. Or not. I'm free from Sarras. I'm free from the fish. That would be about as accurate. Alright, let's do one more. Dex. Why are we doing one in Dex? For equipment purposes. I still haven't seen anything even close to 16 spirituality, so... I'm pulling Dex. Yeah. Critical chance. I'm surprised the level in this game is as high as it is. A lot of games like to do like really low level caps. And this level cap seems to be quite high. Jesus. You could tell his accent changed a little bit. That fucking stupid. This is going on a long fucking time, man. Imagine you just listening to the stream. Why the fuck do I suddenly hear a bear in heat or something? My god, that went on over a while. Very good. I'm gonna store his stuff for now. It's probably heavy. I want this at some point. Critical damage by 60% is crazy. This is potentially nice too. And apparently I can even use it. Armor. Hawk. You knew Nimue personally, didn't you?
Since she was a little girl, Merlin took her in after she lost her parents. He told me she had immense potential, even at a very young age. She learned quickly, so Merlin always kept her close. Even when she barely reached my knee, I had the feeling she didn't like me.
You think I made the right choice?
Seek absolution from me or condemnation? I will give you neither, my friend. If Sarras taught me one thing, it is that we cannot foresee the full consequences of our choices. When I told Merlin to sink the fleet, I never imagined an entire realm would rise from it. Now it is gone, and the fleet is free once more. But what happens after is out of your hands. What's done is done. The only thing we can do is move forward.
Why didn't she like you?
I think she blamed me for Merlin's descent into increasingly questionable methods.
Questionable,
She idolized him, and, like any daughter, wanted him to be without fault. It was easier to blame my influence than face the fact that Merlin had never been who she believed him to be.
You really didn't have a problem with sending her to her death?
What else could I have done? She ignited a rebellion against
Team
her
Arthur.
king, and in a time of war.
He didn't go nowhere.
Treason remains treason. The sentence would have been the same. I decided against a public execution, not only to keep her from becoming a martyr, but because I would not force my friend to watch me set a blade to the neck of the girl he called his daughter.
The closest thing's probably Merlin, I guess, but Nimue maybe could have been, but there's the part of her stories, it's too small to like say she's like an interesting developed character or something.
Yes. Sailing for the homelands was madness. On that I will not waver. Yet the urge was born from her hatred of Avalon, what it took from her and what it was becoming. She judged that the foundations we were laying were rotten, and after all I have seen, I must admit she may not have been entirely wrong.
Our conversation uncover mysteries. Okay. Thanks for your time. Boy, this is a big ol' zone to tackle. This game ain't gonna be no short one. I'll probably stop here shortly for the night, though. Soon, TM. Did this already, right? Yeah. Green. I haven't seen green stuff in forever. Oh, is the thing not here anymore? All this like glowy stuff that shows me where loot is a mod. You can toggle it on and off, which is nice. Claw me, claw me. Do I have to? Confused. Oh, is there a way? Oh, I see. Horse. Greetings. It has been a minute. Can't loot from corpse or horse can. Oh, I can. It's a little finicky though. Yeah, like the like, I don't know, hitbox or something. Not this fuck face again. Hello? Okay. Well, I definitely do a lot more damage than I used to. Still feels like this ranged fucking archer shit does a lot of fucking damage. Fucking my summons up. I'm out of fire. Why are you running? Oh, look at this guy! Full on bitch running. Okay, now he's coming back. Oh shit, I should have talked shit. Hello? Oh, I had the wrong thing out. Yeah, the lightning thing. By damage, huh? 112, 133. Thunderlash. Significantly less mana cost. I regen mana fast enough that I could just keep spamming this. No, give me bleed! Damn. Watch this dude unspawn in a second. It's actually one I prefer to do in third person because it's easier to see my charges. Pretty good for stacking the bleed. Still relying on RNG a bit though. Much easier to hit. Damn. Let me summon some more summons. Let me go back to this. I need you to finally die, fucker. Better not despawn on me. Finally. Champion of Teuthon Sabatons. Okay. Immaculate. Word Prism. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Bag. Damn, 10 Immaculate. Fully restored mana. Restored mana causes you to take 5% less damage. This looks like a melee set, very much so. Restore 50 stamina when an enemy dies nearby. Increase physical damage by 50% when your health is above 99%. This is incoming healing by 10%. That's pretty nice. Can't use any of these because of my strength, though. Each enemy with a radius of 6 meters increases your armor by 3%. This might be a cool looking set. Champion of Teuthon Breastplate. Receiving melee damage returns 25 physical damage back to the attacker. Didn't I have something else that did this? I don't remember what it was, though. I don't think it was an armor. I think it was a chest piece. So I think it was 33. So we're trying like 50 something. Just crazy. Okay. Well, we finally get to kill that fucker too, though. I went off on another fucking dimension and fucking trained up, came back and whooped his ass. Identify. Exquisite. Okay. New shield. Okay, Goku. Each blocked hit increases the hero's melee damage by 5%. Factory sets after 50 seconds of not blocking any damage. I don't know how good the stats are. Red Death Shield +6. Looks like decent base stats. Red Death Sword +7. Declare damage. Champion Spear +7. A lot of like high plus stuff. Let's see if any of these are any of use. Another Red Death Shield. Bloodstone. Perfect Gladius. And this guy gives a lot of stuff. This is nice. Okay, I have a bunch of bullshit on me now. Uh, 34 to 37. Can I sort by damage? Says this is the highest still. It's clearly not the case, but I guess the others I can't use. It doesn't mention if I can use them or not on the other thing. Or like the little like loot pop-up. Yeah, I can't use any of these, so they're not very useful to me. Strength, and this also requires strength, so everything I guess got is useless. Well, I beat the last boss of the game. It was that guy, right? Follow me, call 3. Okay, I was supposed to do something over here. Let me to find the sealed crates. Oh, a crate. Okay. Sealed crate. And now I'm overweight. Okay, can I sort by like quality, price? Still can't get rid of this, huh? These are heavy too. Sure, both of them, fuck it. Satisfying corpse stab. I wonder if that guy respawns or if once you kill him, that's that. And you never see him again. So you can't even get the Sarras ingredients anymore once you still have the recipe, so I can't like get out. Well, maybe I still can get out like some other stuff algae, but I imagine there's some specific stuff I can't get anymore. Some of this stuff doesn't seem very good, like restore stamina on kill. Okay, that's very rare, and also stamina regenerates, or at least it feels like it regenerates so quickly, like that's not necessary. Okay. Hightail, huh? Well, I think I can get out of here and I'll raid someone. I don't know if I've ever raided her. Maybe I have. This is one of Ticket's friends, I believe. Widow. I'm not a big fan of fucking whole Widow theme with spooters and stuff, but alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Finally done with the DLC expansion. It's like fucking a small game on it in and of itself. Get back to the normal game on this, and I think I'm gonna probably try to find something to mix in with this. So probably maybe start something new soon. I guess I still got Void War, but I don't know, I'll figure something out. I do have many options. Many options. But yep, I will catch you guys later. Arcade of Av, I'll see you guys later. Everyone else who's lurking, thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out. No, see you guys when I see you. Have a good one. Bye. Take it easy. And YouTube, I will see you later as well. Have a good one. Peace. Button 1.